Alright, what is up YouTube? Zen Rahman, and in today's video I'll be talking about pre-workout caffeine. And before I begin, not a certified nutritionist or dietitian or fitness trainer, not an expert on anything, not educated on any of this stuff, but I learned from people who are expert, who are educated into nutrition and fitness and training. And I believe what they say, and what they say works for me, but this is no reason for you to believe what I say. Alright, the decisions you make are completely your responsibility. Okay, now a lot of us like to intake caffeine pre-workout. All right, it makes us feel focused. It might make us have a sense of being more energetic, and you like that feeling. It makes you have a good workout. I like having caffeine pre-workout. And what I want to talk about today is the fact that how much caffeine are you intaking, right? Pre-workout now. If you're having a coffee, you would be getting in 100 milligrams to 150, 200 milligrams of caffeine, and some of the milder pre-workout supplements, because a lot of people like to take pre-workout supplements, and I'm kind of using a supplement right now, which is a multi-purpose supplement. It has 100 milligrams of caffeine in it per serving. All right, so I can use it for that purpose. And if you're using a pre-workout supplement that has 100 to 200 milligrams of caffeine, then that is something that you can use in the long term, right? Because it's not really so much, all right. But some of the heaviest in pre-workouts, they might have up to 300, 400 milligrams of caffeine in a serving, and you might be doing 1.5 or 2 servings of it. So that would be 600 to 800 milligrams of caffeine. Okay, and about 1 gram of caffeine in a day, it can cause some complications in your body and in your mind. In most people, okay, so you shouldn't really exceed that amount, 1 gram a day or 1,000 milligrams. So this is why if you're using a pre-workout supplement, or if you're having a coffee pre-workout, that's only 100 to 200 milligrams of caffeine, then that is something that you can keep doing, and that is something that you can do every day and you can do long term. But if you're using a heavier stimulant pre-workout, something with 300, 400 milligrams of caffeine, then you might be feeling great on it, but I would recommend that you cycle it or periodize it, which means that you want to use it for a period of maybe a month or two, and then go off it for a month or two, okay, and keep using it like that. Because getting in this heavy dose of caffeine, it will kind of make you tolerant, kind of dependent on caffeine, and you might feel like you won't be able to work out without taking that pre-workout, and that's not a state that you really want to be in. Okay, you must be able to maintain a state where you can work out without any stimulants, without any caffeine. Okay, that's the best spot for you to be in. So if you're using any of these heaviest pre-workouts, okay, they can desensitize your adrenaline receptors. Okay, adrenaline is what makes you feel that sense of energy or focus. With caffeine, it kind of gets you feeling the effects of caffeine, and like with anything, okay, excess of it is not really a good idea, because it would desensitize your adrenaline receptors. Your body will kind of get used to the caffeine, and then you'll just need more of it to feel stimulated in the same way as the previous dosage that you were using would get you feeling. Okay, so this is why if you're using a heavier stim pre-workout, you don't want to get dependent on it. You don't want to desensitize your adrenaline receptors, and you want to be able to work out without the caffeine. Okay, that's the best state for you to be in. So if you're using such a supplement, be a little wary of it. You might get dependent on the caffeine. Your body might get tolerant to it, and then you would just need more of it to feel stimulated. So the good idea is to periodize these heavy stim pre-workouts like I suggested. So use it for some time and then go off it for some time, so that you give your adrenaline receptors a bit of a breather and let them resensitize themselves, and so that you keep feeling the effects of caffeine in the long run, and keep getting the benefits from the pre-workout that you want. Okay, so excess of anything, it's not really the best idea, and the same goes for caffeine. So like I said, if you're intaking 100 to 200 milligrams of caffeine pre-workout, and that is something that you can keep doing every day, okay, because it's not really that much of an intake. But if you are using a heavy stem pre-workout, something with 300 to 400 milligrams of caffeine, then you might want to cycle the supplement. You might want to go on and off it from time to time so that your adrenaline receptors are in a good condition, and you're constantly feeling the effects of caffeine and not getting dependent or tolerant to it. And another thing is that if you're having, say, coffee or tea or green tea or whatever, then you kind of really get the full effects of caffeine, because what the pre-workout supplements they contain is generally a coffee bean extract or a green tea extract, some kind of an extract. Okay, so it is not really the complete caffeine in a chemical sense as you would get from a coffee or tea. Okay, and then again, the tea or coffee is less processed. There are probably other chemicals in the supplement, and if you're using a lot of supplements, then these chemicals, these other ingredients, they kind of add up. And getting in a coffee or a tea, it will not only be a cleaner source of caffeine, but probably also a more complete and potent source of it. Okay, so that was just a little something, some of my thoughts about pre-workout caffeine, and how you should and should not use it, how you want to be cycling or periodizing heavy stem pre-workouts, and what kind of a caffeine intake you can sustain for a long term. So let me know what you thought about the video. Like and share, leave your comments. Let me know what you like to have pre-workout, what kind of stimulation, if you like working out after having some caffeine, or if you're fine doing without it. And yeah, so subscribe to my channel, give me a follow on Instagram. My handle is Radio Protector, the link is in the description. Let me know what else you want me to talk about. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.